Cause I'm icy, wifey, haters wanna fight me. Never been the one get RP up on a whitey. Keep my hands clean, got some hitters moving shicey. Ask me if I'm rolling with some Gucci, bitch, I might be. It's very unlikely, my wrist ain't looking icy. Charging by the minute, cause my time is very pricey. Yeah, I be with a boss to be judging for.
Y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, I am Mahliyah K. If you already subscribed, what's up, fam? And thank you for coming back and rocking with me. Y'all, so for this video, I haven't really, y'all, I'm so oily, like, oh my god. But y'all, for this pregnancy, I haven't spoke about it at all. Most of the time, I kind of speak about it a little bit on Facebook. I show my belly on Snapchat. You go ahead and follow me on Snapchat at Mahliyah K. It's the same as my YouTube channel. But I don't really put out like how many weeks I am and stuff like that. Like a lot of people, when they say like when you do, I be like soon, or like even in person when I be at work and somebody like, oh, when are you due? I'm due soon, or I'm due next year, or I'm due in 2 days, or I already have my baby. Because you know what, it's just been so much going on in social media. It's just been so much going on in real life that I don't want to put myself out there, and I don't need people in my business, and I don't need people thinking they're gonna try to plot and do like really stupid things to me. Also, I just didn't really need the negativity around me. I don't need people around me that's just trying to be nosy and just trying to be in my business and just trying to find out information. Because a lot of these females out here, they don't really be your friend. They just want to be in your business. But y'all already know how that go. But honestly, I made this video to talk about it because I feel like it's kind of selfish. Like the last time I uploaded on YouTube talking about it, it was when I found out that I was actually having a son. That was probably like when I was 19 weeks or 20 weeks. It could have been like 18, 19, or 20 weeks when I found out. That ultrasound, well, me and Eric paid for it, and then I ended up getting a beer, and I believe I did show the beer on the video of where I said I've been hiding a secret. I'm gonna put that in the description box below. But I did show the beer, show the heartbeat, and all of that stuff. But y'all, I've gotten so big, and time is ticking so fast that like y'all have no idea. Okay, I don't really like talking about how many weeks I am and stuff like that, just because all of the stuff that's been going on in real life, well, all of these pregnant women is coming up missing, and all these pregnant women are coming up dead, and people are trying to like take their baby and just doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff. And one of those incidents was where I live. So it was kind of like real crazy to where it shut me down to where I didn't want to talk about it at all. So I feel like when I would talk about it, or when I would tell people like how many weeks and stuff I am, or like usually when people be like, how many weeks are you? I feel like you plotting against me. Why you want to know how many weeks I am? Why do you care? Or when is your baby due? And then as soon as you say the month that your baby is due, oh, what day? Like, why do you care what specific date my baby is due? Like, what does that got to do with you? Why? Like, and you be strangers, especially like when I started to get big at work. A lot of people, especially like the dudes that would used to try to talk to me, or women that would like come up to the window and have like big hella attitudes, and all of a sudden now they want to talk, and they're like, how many weeks are you? Oh my god, you're pregnant? And I'd be like, no. Like, it's one lady that came up to the window, like me and my coworker was in there, and it's like 4 people ahead of her, and you trying to talk about somebody's business. And then she gonna say something, ain't one of y'all in there pregnant? I looked at my coworker looked at me, I was like, no. And she was like, one of y'all had a baby? No. Like, first of all, lady, every time you come up here, you get like $1.50, $2.50, $3.50. Like, why are you talking to me? Any other time you come up here, you do not talk. You don't open your mouth or none of that. So what are you talking to us now for? Like, what is your purpose? So, no, like, or when a dude would be like, oh my gosh, you having a baby? Like, I thought you was gonna talk to me. Or it still be dudes that like really think that they still got a chance. Like, even with me being pregnant, like, why would you want to talk to somebody like pregnant? Like y'all niggas nasty. But anyway, for this video, I just decided to sit down and like talk about like what's been going on in my pregnancy and all of that stuff, and just get y'all a little bit updated. Since the last time that y'all seen anything, it was just of like me being able to tell y'all that I got a son on the way. So like, first of all, to be completely honest with y'all, I am 34 weeks in 3 days. So I'm 34 weeks in 3 days. So my son is almost here. I cannot wait to just hold his little body and like see his little face and then just love him and fall in love all over again. I can't wait for Mahlani and Mahliyah to meet him, because like they really act like they don't pay attention that it's a baby on the way. Like, I done bought baby stuff and they don't pay attention. Like, hello, y'all don't see like I'm getting like real big. Like, what is the problem? Like, what are y'all missing? I don't know. People ask me like, how do your daughters feel that they're gonna be big sisters? I'm like, they really don't pay attention. Like, if I tell them like what's my belly, they'll say I want to say what's this to my belly, they'll just say it's a belly or it's a, like, they really just don't pay attention to it at all. I did have a due date for August 29th. When I end up going to the emergency room for like, I went to the emergency room for shortness of breath. It was hard for me to breathe, like if I would turn over or anything. Walking short distances, I would get really tired. My feet swells every single freaking day. That I don't even wear gym shoes. I done bought all these gym shoes, can't even wear them. So I'm wearing my slide-in little slipper shoes to work, socks and slipper shoes to work. So I went there for things like that. Then, like, you know, having pains in my chest, having pains in my ribs and stuff like that. While I was there, they end up telling me, like, they end up kind of just moving my due date a little upper from the 29th to the 25th, which it kind of really didn't make a big deal, but it's like 4 days before. My due date went from August 29th to August 25th, and that now makes me 34 weeks and 3 days. But that happened like a minute ago. Everything with my son is great. You know, like, I feel him moving all the time. I remember I put some videos in it somewhere of like him moving and like me tapping my belly, and it's like he tapping back. So he's in there. I feel him at the doctor's appointments. The heartbeats, everything is just good. So it's nothing like for me to worry about with him. Everything is just good. My feet always swollen. Like I tell y'all, my feet always swollen. I'm always irritated. I'm always annoyed. Like, I just feel like a lot of people just be pushing my buttons. Or maybe it's just that I just get really irritated really fast that I push my own buttons. Maybe. My back be hurting sometimes. Sometimes I get like lower pelvic pains and stuff like that. But I am gonna have to have a C-section again. I had a C-section with Mahlani and Mahliyah because Mahlani was breech and Leah was face down. But I mean, it's okay, because like I don't think I would have wanted to like birth Mahlani and Mahliyah naturally, because y'all probably wouldn't even see me. Do you feel me? Like, I'll be in a crazy house that's like birthing twins. Like, what? So that's okay, but I am gonna have a C-section again. The doctor did give me the opportunity. Like, he told me that I could decide on which one I wanted, like if I wanted to try to push this time or try to get a C-section this time. But he did warn me, like, if you push, it's a chance that you can maybe like rip your C-section cut or whatever. I don't really know how that is possible, because I had Mahlani and Mahliyah 3 years ago, so I don't understand it. But he's the doctor, so I just told him I wanted a C-section again. Also, I'm gonna get my tubes tied, so I am like really happy that I'm gonna be getting my tubes tied. You guys just don't understand. I know like a woman is supposed to have babies and supposed to reproduce and supposed to create kids, but being pregnant is not for me. Having a whole bunch of kids is not for me. Like, I never planned myself to sit up and have like a whole bunch of kids. I am 24 years old. I feel like I still have so much of my life to be lived, and now my life is going to be lived with my children, which my life is going to be lived with my children, which is not a problem with me at all, because my children are my life. I love Mahlani and Mahliyah to death, and I'm going to love Malachi the same. But I just feel like just me keep having kids is no reason for it. Like, other people can continue to have kids and have a whole bunch of kids, but kids are not for me. Okay, like continuing to have kids and continuing to get pregnant and have kids, it's not for me. I already had twin girls, and I'm gonna have my son, and that's it. Like, I didn't experience it both. I didn't experience the girl life. I'm gonna experience the boy life, and then that's it. Like, why would I want to continue to have kids? I know a lot of people might not agree with that. I know, but one thing I was worried about for the doctors is them saying like, okay, well, you know, getting your tubes tied is a life-changing experience. Okay, and so is having children, because you got to go 9 months with the pregnancy. Then you got to go of taking care of the kid for the rest of their life. It don't just stop at a certain age. You still a parent at the end of the day. So that's a life. Having a child is more of a life-changing experience to me than actually get my tubes tied. Get my tubes tied is what would honestly make me happy. I have to look out for my best interest. A lot of people is like, well, how do you think, like, how do I think Malachi's father would feel if he wanted another baby? Okay, well, that's the situation where he got to figure that out by himself, because I got to look out. This is my life. You know what I mean? So, honestly, if I feel like I don't want any more kids, that's something that he will have to figure out what he wants. And that's all I can really say. I got to be selfish in this point of view for myself, because me having another baby would not make me happy. So, it would, like, honestly, when it comes to a woman's life, I feel like a woman has the choice. Like, she should have the choice. And what somebody did explain to me is that, like, if you marry, you got to get the approval from the husband too. And I feel like that's kind of weird, because like honest, okay, like if you marry, like y'all kind of share it at the same time, but y'all not sharing carrying a baby. Y'all not sharing going through the emotions. Y'all not sharing pushing a baby out or getting yourself cut open. So getting my tubes tied is what's best for me. That's honestly 100% what's best for me. I went, like, even after getting the papers, because I got the papers or whatever, but even after me getting the papers, I still kind of go back and forth with it, like, okay, well, is this selfish of me? But I gotta think for myself. I can't think for somebody else, because if God forbid we choose to separate and things just don't work out, because it's life. You don't gotta be with somebody because you have a baby. Like, come on now, I done said this already. You feel me? Like Mahlani and Mahliyah dad, I done said it already. So you don't gotta be with somebody because y'all having a baby. So if it happens that we don't end up together and it don't, like, we choose to go our separate ways, I don't want to have to have multiple baby fathers, or I don't want to have to get pregnant again by him and then we choose to go our separate ways and I got 4 kids. I don't want to deal with that. So even if right now we choose to go our separate ways, I already know for the future I won't have any more kids. That's not saying I'm gonna be out here free balling on anybody, because I'm a tough cookie, you feel me? Like, nobody, like, I don't really like people anyway. So that's not what that means, because that's disgusting. But at the same time, that's the choice that I gotta make for myself. I can't depend on if a partner is gonna be upset, because that's your life and this is my life, and in my life this is what's gonna make me happy. This is what's gonna make me comfortable, because at the end of the day, even after childbirth, the men don't go through the depression stage, the postpartum depression. They don't go through, they could be with you, but they're not gonna go through it. So that's why I choose to do it. That's my decision, regardless of how anybody feel, because nobody has to live my life. Like, this is my life. Y'all niggas just living in it. You feel me? So that's what I choose to do. What else, y'all? So I'm gonna have a C-section again. One of the things, I do have a doctor's appointment coming up. One of the things that I'm gonna have to ask on my next doctor's appointment is when my C-section is gonna have to be scheduled, because I do work. So I do have to let my job know, and then, like, I will take that 6 weeks off, and then if I'm better, I will go back to work. If I'm not, then so forth and so forth. But I think I have touched bases on everything that's, like, up to date with my pregnancy right now. I think so. I can't remember. Pregnancy break. Because I had like all this stuff to say. I feel like I didn't really say anything. But yeah, if I forgot anything, I'm going to try to do this every week until I have Malachi. I don't want to say I'm sorry for not keeping the world updated with my pregnancy, because I feel like everybody just don't need to know. When I felt like I was ready, just like with the reveal of Malachi, with me putting him on the internet, but like when I'm ready, that's when I'll do it. I'm not gonna do it because somebody else want me to do it. I'm not gonna do it because all this other stuff, because in reality, I don't want people showing my kid fake love. I don't want people being nosy and just want to know what my kid looks like. So when I'm ready, that's what I do it. And that's why I chose to talk about it when I wanted to talk about it. So I'm gonna show y'all my big old belly, and then that's gonna be the end of this video. Alright, y'all, so thank you for watching this video. I appreciate all of the love and support so much. Let me know if it's anything that y'all really be wanting me to talk about. Leave it in the description box below, and then like I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. Make sure you subscribe because it's freaking free. Like, I don't know why people be acting like it's so hard to subscribe. Like, it's free. Like, you ain't gotta pay for it. You don't gotta pay to like it. You ain't gotta pay to subscribe or turn on the notification bell. Like, so what are you waiting for? But anyway, I love y'all so much. I'll see y'all in my next video, and I'm out.